Hey guys, I've always been an inside the waistband or outside the waistband carry guy. I've never really strayed much from it. And I picked up just one of these cheap Uncle Mike's pocket holsters, and I told myself, you're gonna pocket carry for 2 weeks and give it a fair shot and report on your findings. And what I found is that pocket carry is a lot better than I ever expected. I had some pretty just absolutely comfortable experiences carrying, and it really exceeded my expectations as to how comfortable and easy it was. And I want to pass that along with you with just a couple quick examples on why this worked for me. And bear in mind, guys, it's the middle of winter here in New York. It's also Christmas shopping season, so I was able to get this thing out, out and about, shopping with the family, with my son, going to multiple stores, crowds of people, lots of people. So my experience, I think, was really true in that I had a lot of exposure to different types of places and people and all that, and not just sitting around the house kind of carry thing and exploring. I was really actively out. So first of all, let's talk about some of the pros with pocket carry. Number one, going to the bathroom is way, way, way easier than inside the waistband or outside the waistband, especially the busy holiday season. You can get in, do your business. Nobody's going to see it. No one's going to know it's there. You don't have to do any administrative gun handling. It's just there. And of course, I will mention, I do prefer, after this 2 weeks, to carrying in my pants pocket as opposed to a jacket. I just couldn't find any of my jackets to make it work. Now, not to say it might not work for you, but just with the jackets I have, none of them fit this gun. The pockets didn't fit this gun. I kind of felt like everything was kind of sloppy and things jiggled around. Quickly found I didn't like it, and I really preferred, front pants pocket. And while I'm at it, I'll mention that it did take going through a couple pairs of jeans and a couple pairs of cargo pants to find ones that were comfortable with this. So like with inside the waistband, you may have to adjust your clothing a little bit to get something that fits good and works for you. And for me, I kind of found that cargo pants worked really well because they do have nice big pockets that are flat on the bottom that held this nice and secure, and it didn't shift around or wobble as I walk. It really, not only that, but it concealed. You couldn't tell what was in my pocket. You could tell something was there, but you couldn't tell. It could be a checkbook. It could be anything. Nobody really could tell or see. So let's get back to the positives. Of course, shopping is a huge positive. Whenever I bent over, I didn't have to worry about the grip poking out of my shirt. I didn't have to worry about my shirt riding up over and exposing it. I didn't have to worry about people seeing it because it was always secure in my pocket. It's no shifting, there's no moving, there's no wardrobe malfunctions that can really happen that are going to expose your firearm that they can with inside the waistband or outside the waistband. I found that just to be great, especially around shopping time. My God, normally I'm a wreck going to a store because I feel like every time I reach for something, I have to check my holster. And that feeling was completely gone. You always knew it was right there on your leg. You could feel it on your leg. You could feel the weight. You knew it was there. You knew it was safe and secure. Really handy. I really just made it so comfortable Christmas shopping. Last big plus, if you do have young kids and you carry, let's face it, guys, we carry for our families, not just for ourselves. We carry to protect our families. And having kids, I think pocket carry makes it a lot easier, because if you're carrying some kid on your hip and you have a firearm, there's a lot of potential for that firearm to get shifted or kicked or moved around or put out of position, or maybe your kid lifts your shirt up or pulls your shirt up and exposes the firearm. That's the last hassle you want as someone with a permit, is to have some cop, hassling you and your family and scaring your kids, for your you're exercising your legal right. So I did find that it's a little more comfortable when you are out with the family, that you don't have to worry about somebody pulling up your shirt or doing something while you're holding them, or putting them up or putting them down or putting them in the car seat, whatever. It just a lot more comfort there. So there are definitely some pluses. And the negatives, of course, your firearm is not as accessible. You're not going to be able to get it out as quickly. You know, you're losing pocket space, things that you could be, you know, you have to really kind of cut down on your EDC, your everyday carry gear, because you are losing a big pocket. And then, of course, you still need a nice belt, because your pants are going to be really heavy and they're going to pull down on you, so you still need a good solid belt to keep them up there. But overall, guys, I found this to be a great way to carry. You know, like I said, it took some experimentation, but I stuck with it for 2 weeks and I made it work. I found the right jeans, the right cargo pants, I found the right belt that's able to hold all that weight up without a problem, without it wobbling. You know, like I know one of the big things is, guys, is one of the first times I ever tried to pocket carry, I think I put this thing into like the actual cargo pocket of cargo jeans. As I was walking around, it's like slapping against my leg and it just didn't feel safe, so I ended up like not doing it. And the same thing with a jacket. I tried in a jacket and it's just like flopping against my chest as I walk, and it was kind of moving all over and I didn't like it. I just wasn't good with it. But trying the front pocket, you know, this LC9 is a pretty big gun to pocket carry, but if you have something smaller, you can definitely get away with it and be very comfortable just carrying that front pocket of your jeans. And like I said, all those reasons, when it comes down to it, guys, when it comes to next year and it's that Christmas shopping season and I'm going out to Christmas shop, I'm definitely going to pocket carry. I'm not going to pocket carry in the middle of summer or when I'm out hiking or backpacking or fishing or anything like that. No, I'm not going to pocket carry. But when it's this cold weather, you know, going shopping, going to the stores, going to restaurants, pocket carry is going to become a new part of my rotation, so to say, because it did work out for me. It's not perfect for every situation. You've got to understand that. It's not perfect for every bit of clothing you're wearing, but now it's an option for me. After 2 weeks, I found ways to make it work. And I wanted to share, guys, because I know a lot of people don't pocket carry at all, and it might be worth looking at, because if they were able to convince me, it might convince you as well, and you might find some ways to carry that will make your life just a little bit easier.